take a look at this.
Yeah. I did see what he was pointing out. That doesn't mean I understood completely, but the other guy looked, so.
What's the address at 1117?
1117.
16th Street.
16.
Okay. And this is the CCTV from the garage cleanout. I'm recording this. Okay. Okay, well, look, I mean, you see the roots? You see, this is a drop connection. This is upside down, okay, because as my camera goes, it'll turn.
Okay.
But this is root. Now, do you see this pipe right here?
Yes.
This is the other, the reason why you have this one is this is supposed to be up here. So basically,
What is this?
So basically, with this pipe right here,
Yeah.
like for example, here's a pipe. The water runs through it, you're when even, right? This pipe's like this.
So
So it's dropped.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like a retaining wall for this water. Okay? Now, actually you're broke there. Look at. Can you see this?
Yes.
That's clay. Clay
Okay.
is not flexible.
I see a
You
piece
see,
there
this
and
is,
a piece
right.
here. Are those?
And this piece,
Okay.
that's broken clay.
So that's got to be replaced. You already know it now.
Or repaired.
Definitely. Well, let's keep going.
What's the name of this piece of clay we're looking at?
This is your 4-inch clay sewer on property.
Okay, so this is the first section?
Yes, approximately 15 feet out. We're going to locate exactly where everything's at.
Great.
But we're just going to keep going to see, okay? You have another piece broke. Okay.
And now, is that just broken, but it's not, nothing's intruding on it at this
Nothing's
point?
intruding, but it's broke.
Broke.
And you got to understand, is unlike ABS or polyurethane sewer pipe, clay is not flexible. So when roots intrude into the pipe, over time, they start getting there, the roots get thicker, and you start hairlining cracks, and
Oh, yeah, I can.
you break it, crack
It'd
it.
be fair to tell you that I've been a chemist for over 50 years working.
So you'll
So
know.
when you talk some of these materials and that, yeah, and she's very well
Okay.
informed.
And so that's what we just saw. Back up a little bit, please. Okay, so this is the edge of a pipe, and this is the
Yes,
gunk
and I
inside
wanna-
the pipe.
Right, and I'm just trying to determine if I'm in the sewer. So to do that,
28 feet, that seems like a very long way, because we're not that...
Now, what is this area we're in? Is this our property or is
He's
this
trying to
now
figure
the
no,
city?
I'm going to figure it out. So you're right. This right here. Let me back up. This looks like the city right here.
I was going to say, it should be at 17 feet, it should be...
This looks like the city, and what we're gonna go do, and do you look at what I'm talking about your cell.
Mm-hmm.
This is the connection where I told you roots come in.
Mm-hmm.
So this would be, if this is the city, which we're gonna go locate, this would be considered your saddle wire.
Okay.
This connects to the city pipe, which connects your ladder.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a picture of that, and we are going to go out in the street, in the alley, excuse me, and we're gonna go locate. Yeah, definitely. That's the why. Do you see how it goes down? The angle is going down because when your pipe comes, you have it takes a 45 and it goes down south to flow with the water of the sewer. See how it's going down? See, and then this is your lateral. Your lateral is broke. You see this pipe right here? Now you can have a better picture. This belongs up here.
Okay.
So
this
when
is-
you said your lateral's broken, you mean that's part of our stuff?
That's the
You're
first...
It's on
responsible.
this side, yeah.
This is the city right here. That water flowing.
Mm-hmm.
From this connection, which you broke, from this connection on back, you're responsible. Okay?
What kinds of things do you do to cure these types of problems?
what people put in is when you open it up, they put polyurethane. If the city comes, polyurethane plastic pipe, this is clay, or clay. Now, when the city comes and replaces that, why they replace it with a plastic, in Santa Monica, they replace it with a plastic SDR saddle wire. And then the pipe that goes in there now is a one-piece it's a one-piece SDR or polyurethane plastic pipe. What causes your breaks and roots and everything, intrusions, is 9 times out of 10 connections, multiple connections. Because when you have multiple connections, that means you're susceptible to roots. You're susceptible because...
What do you mean by multiple connections?
Well, clay is put in sections, not one big piece. Now, when you connect those sections together,
I get it.
back in the time, they put them in with cement.
Yeah.
Cement, earth movement, little bit of leakage, roots, attack. It's not flexible, so it breaks.
The various sections connecting to each other that are all
So
clay.
how does it, can I call it a plastic pipe?
Absolutely.
Now, does the new plastic pipe that just, say, put inside the existing?
No,
pieces?
that would be a liner, and I wouldn't recommend that here, but, no, okay. Let me back up just a little bit for you, okay? Because, you know, I do not see severe root intrusion.
Yes.
We don't see that here.
Right.
We see some roots though.
Yep.
However, what I see is drop connections, cracked clay, broke clay. That's kind of even worse because your pipe's going to, collapse. It's going to collapse. It's clay. Now, depending on the length and wear and everything, there's a couple forms of rehab. One would be a permaliner. A permaliner is this. Your pipe is cleaned with a hydrojetter, and then what happens is machine shoots a material through there. I'm just going to compare it to a sock. It shoots a material in there. That material is filled with epoxy residue. That epoxy, what happens is at a determined length, it stops, it shoots it into that pipe, and a balloon inside that pipe blows up. It blows up to the length, which is 6 inches of the pipe. So then no water is being used, and approximately 2 hours or less than that, it hardens. It hardens and becomes a pipe. That epoxy seals
All of them.
And so the sealing is done from the inside of the existing broken
correct.
surrounding.
That is let's check this location right here.
Okay.
That is a permaliner, what I just described. Now, oh yeah, your pipe is definitely, I'm gonna take a picture of that. Look at this water's in the way. Look at here, at this connection. This connection right here, if I can get this water. Right here, ma'am. Your pipe's definitely broke. Look at it. Look, can you see that gap in here?
Oh, yeah.
You can't even line this pipe. You're beyond, so I'm not going to describe that because you cannot do that.
We're just talking replacing all of the clay sections.
Yeah. And
Potentially, that's one of the methods of repair.
Yeah, but he's,
The other one is.
to line a pipe, your pipe can't be severely compromised because remember it's a material that shoots through there. Now your pipe is dry. Your pipe is literally, the thickness of the pipe is approximately 3/4 of an inch. You're already beyond that. You're far beyond 3/4.
Right, so
and
there's
you have
no
a gap
question
in it.
we can do the lesser expensive.
Correct.
Clay, is the clay ours or is it the city's? I'm still got.
I haven't heard that he said we replace the clay. He was saying
Okay.
we can't use the thermal liner.
But the only other option is to replace it.
Clay.
You only have the permaliner if you meet the criteria, which you don't,
Mm-hmm.
and so you have to open up the alley, and you have to physically jig and replace it. And apparently and the wire.
Okay, now, you would, earlier I thought talked about a single piece of plastic pipe going through. So that's the
Correct.
third.
But that's not going through. It's opening up and replacing it, a single piece of plastic.
So through the alley is related to replacing
Correct.
the run with
Correct.
the plastic pipe.
Yes. And basically, you have a pipe in here, you dig down there, you get in there, and you replace it.
What are we talking about?
So let's go find
Wait,
this.
wait a minute, I want to ask it.
Mhm.
So, the clay we have to replace is ours,
Correct.
and it connects to the city. Part of the city stuff that's damaged.
No.
No.
Their sewer, this is.
So far, we're,
Uh-huh.
I know we have to dig and look.
Right,
But so
no.
far, we're talking about everything that needs to be replaced.
This is the
It's
city's,
outside.
correct. This is the city's responsibility. The city's responsibility is, you see that water flowing?
Yes. That's the city's pipe.
That's the city's sewer where
Right.
everybody connects to. That's their responsibility. This right there is your connection to that city.
And we're broken now.
And you're broken,
And we
I mean.
can't inflate, we have to replace.
Yes, because you have this joint right here,
Mhm.
you can kind of see it, because this water, it's holding water. Basically, what the water's doing is going in the dirt and then kind of overflowing like this.
Yeah. So let's go look. Did you want to ask one more question before we look? Okay.
Okay, let's go take a,
I never see this man. I didn't.
Mm.